Yeah, thank you so much. We really appreciate your submission. And he's rotating around the corner of us having practical leadership. I remember one of the aspirants said that for him, he's not after removing Nawangwe. I remember I saw him saying he wants to remove the elements of Nawangweism and also Katahaism. So he's saying he draws on elements of practical. But I want to pose this question to our president. You've been in leadership, you've had and seen these elements of the failed kind of leadership that's not pro-student, that when they go, they try to front their own desires, as Mr. Kajuga said it. So what do we say about this kind of situation, and also that we have multi-party politics? So what do you have a take on the multi-party politics? Should we have a student leadership or a party leadership in the university?
All right, thank you once again. I think I would start my argument with this. The university politics, most people have actually made this term that Makerere University is a summarized Uganda. So you can find everything about Uganda right here in Makerere University. So what you see in the politics, how the politics are conducted in Makerere University, that is a clear reflection of what Ugandan politics are. The level of hopelessness, which my brother here has said, the level of disgust students are having for politics, is the same case with the Ugandans. Ugandans out there are hopeless that even elections alone cannot bring for them the change they want. This is what is happening in Makerere University. Students feel they are betrayed. Students feel, they actually feel they are left out when issues to do with decision making are concerned. You see, I will date back to some of the previous leaders who have been right here at the Hill. The world can have if development is concerned. What is the issue that they are not delivering? You see, what is the issue? That's what we need to ask. You have the best ideas, but then once you are elected, you cease to appear. So the recent leadership, actually the current leadership, came with a very beautiful slogan, vaccinating the junta. And I think that's what drove people to vote for her. People went there knowing this is the person who is going to rescue them from this arbitrary administration policies put in place. But then what happened? The same students are coming on board to complain that they are being betrayed, they are being left. So I think that speaks to the level of leadership we have, both at the university and the country at large. You know, with my experience in leadership, I believe we shouldn't just vote because someone has, campaigned for these promises. My brother said here, we should elect people with ideas. Trust me, that is what we've been doing. We elect people with ideas. People, I don't know, on the way, that's how politics are. Not even in Uganda, not only in Makerere, but the world at large. When you have to go there, you need to make sure you have ideas. Leave alone some instances whereby voters have to be bought. That is something we need to tackle as a country. So what I can advise, how we can deal away with that, is that first of all, we need to sanitize our politics. How can we sanitize the politics? Because right now, people coming for leadership, they come with one agenda, most times, fighting the Vice Chancellor, Nawangwe. That is their issue. You can't come and fight the Vice Chancellor and claim you can succeed. there are certain matters that need clear diplomacy and understanding, because not everything is going to be fought by striking, demonstrations, disgust. There are some matters which need a clear dialogue and some diplomatic approach. I can say this, we've had terrible strikes happening at Makerere University. That is because of some arbitrary policies that were put in place. For instance, the tuition increment, the 15%. Now, once you have those things, it is evident that strikes alone cannot drive away them. Strikes alone cannot drive away them. What can drive away them is some mutual understanding, because this is a matter that is beyond even the university level. It is a country level. We all witnessed that. So we needed that kind of leadership that will liberate students from that kind of mentality, that everything is all about fighting the leadership, fighting about the administration. So we needed that kind of leadership. Now, with issues to do with the moral excitement, you know, yesterday we were taught that when emotions override intelligence, you know, when emotions jump, then intelligence drops. Yeah. So you can find we've reached a level where just 2 days to elections, someone mushrooms and then wins the election. You haven't made up your mind. You didn't know this person this much. Wow. And then all of a sudden you go and tick and vote for this person. So that is the level of politics we've degenerated into. And I think we need to employ more intelligence in our politics if we are to realize meaningful democracy right here at the Hill. So that's what I can put forward. Thank you.